June 2017 marks another watershed month for Canadian coin collectors, with fantastic pieces released showcasing Canadian history, wildlife, and more. Let's take a look at some of the new offerings from the Royal Canadian Mint, starting with some new and continuing series celebrating Canadian nature and landscapes. First up is the Fine Silver $10 Beaver, the fourth entry in the iconic Canada collection. This 34mm pure silver coin applies a splash of color over finely engraved details to depict an encounter with Canada's national animal in one of our many lakes. The obverse features an elegantly simple effigy of the Queen, as well as the coin denomination. This coin follows entries in the series celebrating dog sledding, sugar shacks, and spring, and will be followed by an autumn-themed issue later this year. A mintage of 15,000, this coin currently retails for the mint issue price of $51.95. The next entry in the popular Birds Among Nature's Colors collection is the $10 Fine Silver Purple Martin. A simply gorgeous design, the Purple Martin coin uses vibrant color to frame a detailed engraving of the bird in a bare silver-proof finish. This coin is also limited to a mintage of 15,000 and fourth in its series, following the Chickadee, Northern Flicker, and Tufted Titmouse. Fans of the series can look forward to the final entry depicting the nuthatch next month. The Purple Martin is offered at the mint issue price of $64.95. Kicking off a new 3-coin series, the $20 Fine Silver Pacific Coast coin is limited to 7,500 and depicts an orca swimming along British Columbia's coastline, complete with Rocky Mountain peaks and lush forestry, with a vivid orange and yellow sunset emblazoned in the background in the familiar shape of a maple leaf, elegantly reflected in the shimmering Pacific waters. To be followed by entries depicting our Atlantic and Arctic coasts, this 38mm proof finish work of art is yours for $109.95. The 12th in a 13-coin series, the $10 Fine Silver Iceberg at Dawn continues the Celebrating Canada's 150th collection, recreating iconic Canadian geographic snapshots of our wildlife and landscapes as exquisite keepsakes for our anniversary. This entry features a familiar sight off the coast of Newfoundland and Labrador, where an iceberg passes through Iceberg Alley against the backdrop of an Atlantic dawn. Limited to a mintage of 25,000, this matte-proof finish coin is available for $44.95. The June collection of mint releases also features 2 new coins using 3D domes to portray Canadian nature. The second issue in the Under the Sea collection, the $20 Fine Silver Sea Star, employs a glass embellishment alongside a use of colors and engravings to showcase a sea star in its natural environment just off Canada's vast coastline. Alongside the seahorse and upcoming sea turtle, the proof finish sea star is limited to a mintage of 7,500 and is available in-store and online for the mint issue price of $151.95. In addition to the Sea Star, the standalone $20 Fine Silver Mother Nature's Magnification Beauty Under the Sun coin employs the same glass embellishment to the delight of nature enthusiasts. Here, the glass dome functions as a dewdrop on a blanket flower, providing a detailed glimpse into a day in the life of a bumblebee in a typical Canadian meadow. Also limited to 7,500, this proof finish keepsake is sure to be snatched up quickly by collectors, and is available for $106.95. The month of June is also a great month for art fans, with 2 new coins inspired by Canadian artists. The second issue in the 3-coin In Plein Air series has arrived on our shelves, entitled Maritime Memories. As with the previous entry, this $20 fine silver proof finish coin features a raised easel in the foreground, with a typical scene of life in an idyllic Atlantic Canada against a bare silver engraved background and a maple leaf pattern on the obverse. The coins in this series are a sizable 60 millimeters in diameter, giving the mint ample space to portray Canadian scenery in all its livery. A limited run of only 5,500 coins, Maritime Memories is available for $119.95. Keep on the lookout next month for the final entry in this series, entitled A Paddle Awaits. A beautiful and popular coin in June's offerings, the $30 Zentangle art, The Great Grey Wolf, features an incredibly intricate rendition of the Great Grey Wolf done in the Zentangle style, known for its intricate patterns and richly detailed pen strokes. The 4,000 mintage coin is 50 millimeters in diameter and features a subtle patterning behind the Queen's effigy on the obverse, adding to the artistic effect which is reminiscent of classic storybook illustrations. An imaginative take on an iconic element of Canadian wildlife, this coin retails for $174.95. Of course, there's plenty more in new and continuing series to look out for. In the new Locomotives Across Canada collection, the iconic 440 locomotive graces the front of this $20 fine silver coin with gold plating. This engine was the first type built in Canada, and the height of its popularity coincided with Confederation. The train is in gold against an engraved silver background depicting Canada as it was in 1867. And gold trim also graces the serrated rim and Queen's effigy on the obverse. With 2 more coins to come in this series, this 38mm proof finish coin is limited to a run of 7,500 and retails for $112.95. The second issue in the Canadian Honours collection, this $20 fine silver coin celebrates the 45th anniversary of the Order of Military Merit. Since 1972, more than 4,700 men and women of the Canadian Armed Forces have been bestowed with this honor. This proof finish coin uses translucent color to recreate the insignia of a commander of the order and is limited to 5,500. This 40mm coin is $109.95 and follows the Sacrifice Medal released in May. Expect the Order of Canada and Cross of Valor as the next entries in this beautiful series. In the long-running Zodiac series, the $3 fine silver Cancer coin features a Swarovski crystal embedded in the center of an intricate design. Perfect for those with birthdays between June 21st and July 22nd, the Cancer coin is limited to 5,500 and retails for $54.95. In celebration of Canada 150, the $100 fine silver Historia Tua Epos Est coin commemorates Canadian Confederation with an elaborate design on the reverse depicting an allegory of Canada carrying the legacies of the Fathers of Confederation and the First Nations people forward for the future of our nation, whereas the obverse features effigies of both Queens Elizabeth and Victoria against a maple leaf patterned backdrop. Limited to 1,000, this massive 76mm coin is sure to sell quickly at the mint issue price of $899.95. Of course, Canada 150 isn't the only anniversary to celebrate this June. 2017 marks 30 years since the loonie was first introduced into circulation, and for the occasion, the Mint has introduced a fine silver 2-coin set with a careful replica of the loonie as we know it, alongside the original $1 coin design that never came to be as the dies were lost in transit. Limited to 10,000, this proof finish set sells for $79.95. Also keep your eye out for a gold version of the set, limited to a scant 350 and retailing for $54.99.95. In the Ancient Canada collection, the WECS marks the second entry in a series celebrating the Canada that was, millions of years ago. The coin comes with a black plastic stand that allows for easy display of the coin, which ships in a matching black window case. With detailing verified by the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology, the coin features precision detailing of the fossil, topped with a patina applied by hand to give the coin an aged finish. The rimless coin was created with an old technique that results in an irregular size and shape, ensuring that each coin is absolutely unique. Approximately 38 millimeters in diameter, the WECS is limited to a mintage of 5,500 and retails for $134.95. Finally, the fourth issue in the Sculpture of Majestic Canadian Animals collection depicts the bighorn sheep in a gold statuette mounted atop a $100 fine silver coin. An incredible design, the iconic animal is mounted on the reverse of a 65mm proof finish coin, while the obverse features the Queen's effigy in a similar maple leaf backdrop to the Implian Air coin. A 1200 coin mintage, this work of art is yours for $1,099.95. That's it for June. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more news in coins, collectibles, and more.